Hello, this is your old friend Lunge the Dinosaur. Let us not go extinct. I know it has been many years since I've spoken to you about the sad state of our world on the edge of extinction. There are not decades left to save the future. We are seeing the harsh light of the truth that our way of life is fundamentally flawed. Our basic understanding of the purpose of human life is wrong. An understanding that this world is sinful, some twisted temptation against the spiritual dimensions, is a fallacy that is based on the mythic retardation of the misunderstanding of life in the past. The warrior cult that enforces the Middle Age, ancient, ridiculous dogmas of the past based on thunder gods and warrior gods and men of power who wish to control and subvert the true and divine nature of consciousness. This has resulted in the modern world based on idiocy, mythic retardation, self-intoxication, and the perfection complex have left us with a world run by sociopaths who are emotionally retarded and infantile in their materialistic insanity to destroy the world for their own self-loathing, thinly disguised as power, lust, and violence, corrupts and totally destroys their souls, leaving them full of self-hatred that seeks to employ a death wish for the whole planet. War is wrong. Violence is wrong. Aggressive seduction is wrong. The use of physical power or military might to subdue and dominate the world is wrong. The use of fossil fuels must end. The rule of the elite must end. The elite must be brought to justice for crimes against the future of all life on planet Earth. I demand a constitutional convention in 2020 and the institution of the Evolutionary Management Council as a global body to facilitate and manage the evolution of our society, our culture, and our humanity. Let us not go extinct. Let us not believe in the lies of the few whose self-loathing will destroy all life on planet Earth unless we act now to bring them all to justice and to reform our society to reflect our humanity and to come to the realization that we are immortal spirit, having a challenging human experience so that our immortality does not become a prison, a boredom forever. Let us begin to use love as the rule of law and to remember that statecraft is a sacred art and that if you depart from the ways of truth and honor and beauty and grace, you do so at the detriment of the future generations of all humanity and all of the miraculous life on this planet? Shall we go extinct? Shall we end our evolution in a terrible catastrophe and have to start again and build again the society and civilization that is humane, that is in harmony and balance with the eternal forces of nature, and not bent on self-loathing, conceit, greed, perversity, militant world domination, and ecological suicide. It is dire, it is urgent. As urgent as it was in 2012 when I first told you that it was time to reinvent our world. It is much more urgent now, 7 years later. Please, save the future in any way you can by always being conscious and self-aware of how you use and abuse your fellow humans and all life and your dearest Mother Earth. Let us find the marriage of the goddess and the god within us so that we can temper our aggression with tenderness and we can allow the powerless to be honored and protected so that innocence and sacred duty and service to humanity can replace the materialistic insanities of unchecked gangster capitalism, so that the future can look back on our time and be proud that we stood against these ultra-powerful influences of trillionaires and brought them all to justice and saved the future. We must now have the courage to face the dark shadows that spring from the light that we are shining into the dark recesses of our human folly. We must find the courage to reinvent our world and save the future. This is Lunge the Dinosaur from an undisclosed location in exile during the Trump administration, awaiting the mass extinction that I'm sure is going to follow this age, this tinseled age of trillionaires. I beg you, we must reform our world and save the future. Let us not go extinct. Thank you.